Hello, welcome to AncientsIre. If you find yourself here with me, then you're right where you're meant to be. So please stay and listen to the messages Spirit has for you. And while you're at it, hit that thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and please leave a comment if you like what you hear. Please note that these are general readings. They're not going to apply to everyone, so please take what resonates, leave what doesn't, and remember that the roles can be switched and vice versa in the reading. Don't force any of the messages. If it doesn't resonate, then it's not for you. For those who are just joining me and are not familiar with my style of reading, you should know that I call it like I see it. I do not and will not sugarcoat my messages. Your reading may not be completely positive, for life is not always positive. I do tend to use adult language, and there may be some sexual content that may not be suitable for children, so please use your own discretion. If you are easily offended, then I may not be the reader for you. No need to leave any negative comments. Just simply move on and find a reader that's best suited for your needs. All that being said, thanks for being here, and to my regulars, thanks for returning. If you would like a personal reading with me, you may follow the links listed in the description. Also follow me on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook, as well as my podcast channels. And okay, enough of my ramblings. Let's get to your reading. Oh, by the way, this reading is for mid-February through mid-March, and I will be using the Gilded Tarot as my main deck and clarifying with several others depending on the energy, but I will be using vice versa, Rider-Waite, the Witch's Tarot, and the Celtic Dragon. And I'll have all these listed in the description for you. Okay, let's get going. Hello, Scorpio. Thank you so much for joining me for your mid-February through mid-March Psychic Tarot reading. Please remember that these are generalized readings. They're not going to apply to everyone, so please take what resonates, leave what doesn't. And of course, watch your moon and your rising, as some months those will reside better for you. Okay, Scorpio, remember everything can be vice versa, it can be switched around. Don't try to force any of the messages. If it doesn't resonate, then it's not for you. All right, let's get going. Scorpio, mid-February through mid-March, Psychic Tarot reading. Give me the messages for my Scorpios. Duke is coming to say hi. Hi, sweetie. Go on. Go lay down. Go lay down. I'm going to put you on camera. Say hello. That's Duke, everybody. All right. Scorpio. Oh, goodness. Went a little crazy there. All right. All right, Scorpio, you have been neglecting some studies or your reading or something like that, your work. You have kind of put that on the back burner. If you have some paperwork you need to get done or some documents you need to fill out or go over, that is definitely requiring your attention if you want any success. If you need to study, even for those of you who have homework, that may need your attention. You could also be dealing with an earth sign female, which would be a Capricorn, Taurus, or a Virgo. All right. They are acting more as a mentor at this time. Okay. It could be a boss. It could be anybody that you kind of look up to and you respect. They may be offering you some sound business advice. Okay. Or educational advice or information. All right. Or investment advice is also what I just heard for some of you. It's important for you to learn to save your money, I'm hearing. Scorpio, I feel like you're having a hard time keeping a hold of your money. It feels like for y'all that it's just like kind of sliding through your fingers. Yeah. I do feel like for a lot of you Scorpios, you're procrastinating about something or you are resisting something, an action that needs to be taken, whether that be out of fear or just out of your comfort zone or just flat that you just don't want to do it. You've lost the passion for it, some of you. Whatever it is, your steady diligence is going to be what is going to determine your success in whatever it is you're pursuing. Okay, Your intuition is also being called here, okay? You are definitely, you're in hermit mode as well, Scorpio. That doesn't surprise me. But, you know, this is something that you need to go on an inner self journey, you know. A spiritual journey, if you will. And this is a solo path, a lonely road. You know, no one can go with you because it's your path. But this is something that is definitely going to be calling your attention to here very soon, if not already. You may feel like your emotions are all over the place as well. You could be feeling very I don't want to say hormonal, but some of you could be. But this is more like you just overly dramatic, overly emotional. Okay? You could be feeling a bit of jealousy and envy. Okay? Spite even for some of you. But I feel like more it's just over dramatic for a lot of you. Okay? All right. Some inner reflection is definitely being called for. You could also, and this could have to do with a romantic partner, a love situation, whether it be a marriage or anything like that. But this is somebody who you have a deep connection to. This is probably this Capricorn for a lot of you. Now, this is not necessarily a romantic situation. This could also be a platonic, but it can be it's very spiritual in nature. Okay, so you have a soul connection, in other words. Okay? You may view them, if it is a romantic situation, then yeah, you are very attracted to this person. They're hot. They're temptation. But this is more like the rebel, you know, the taboo. Okay? Some of you may be tempted by someone that you cannot have, all right, or the forbidden. However, for others of you, this will complete your world, you know, or you want to give them the world, you want to be their world, something like that. Okay, you want them to be your world. But there is something that you are not seeing. There's a bigger picture unfolding. All right, something you need. It is necessary for you to open your eyes to or acknowledge. And I believe that is going to be that self-discovery or that that deep self-reflection. And that's not always fun. Okay. I do see a loss of communications as well. Loss of communication, loss of action. All right. Although I do feel like you are celebrating, or you're pretending to celebrate, or something like that. You know, you may have met this person at a event or a club or bar or something like that as well. I don't know. Let's see. Anything else for Scorpio for this situation? All right, your choices are limited is what I hear. Oh, okay. For some of you, there is only one choice, the choice that you have been given. Okay, so we take that as it resonates. Oh, I just dropped some. Okay. All right, let's get some clarity real quick, a clarification deck. Scorpio, clarification for my Scorpios, mid-February through mid-March. Let me try that again. That didn't go so well. These are so bent up, they're getting hard to shuffle. One more time. Mid-February through mid-March. Yep. Okay. Call to action. Somebody is calling you out, or you're calling someone else out, or you are sending out a communication of some sort. Like, hey, what's up? Listen to me, kind of a energy. And this is like attention seeking as well. Some of you may also be, you know, asking for help or you know, feeling left out in the cold or putting someone else out in the cold, one or the other. Okay. Yeah. All right. For some of you, you are actually dealing with, this could just be messages. That's really what I'm feeling for you, Scorpio. This is like a put your money where your mouth is kind of an energy. Okay. Back up. You know, can you walk the walk and talk the talk? All right. Okay. You may also, for some of you, you may be asked to testify or be a witness to some sort of legal situation, or could be anything. But you know, for those of you, it could be a legal situation. But I feel like you might be attacked by, you know, other people for telling the truth or speaking your truth, or, you know, being that witness, or that, you know, telling your story even. All right. Just don't be reckless in its delivery. If that is you, think things through. You don't want to pop off at the mouth and then not be able to back it up, right? Which is what I said. Walk the walk, talk the talk. Okay. Huh. I'm hearing that the song, The Secrets That You Keep. I don't, oh, how's that? What's the name of that song? Talking in Your Sleep, something like that. I can't remember the name of it. Maybe I'll do. If you do, put it in the comments below. Yeah. Yeah, you're good. This is gonna be. Yeah, you're gonna have to not be so dramatic, Scorpio. Okay, it's not gonna get you anywhere. It's just gonna mess up your makeup and give you a headache. All right. All right. Be real. Be truthful. Be upfront about your feelings, and be able to back up what you say. Right. All right. Let's go on to. Let's get an oracle for you. Sorry, hit that camera. Didn't mean to. Let's use the Sacred Rebel deck. Okay. All right. I'm going to use the Sacred Rebel. What are the messages for my Scorpios for mid-February through mid-March? Mid-February through mid-March, Psychic Tarot reading, Oracle messages. What are the messages? Okay. After the storm. Number 1, for those of you who are into numerology. I don't know if you can see this or not. Let's see if I can turn this down. Maybe you can actually see it. There we go. Maybe you can see it now. There you go. Now you can see it. See the owl? All right. After the storm. Sorry, there are airplanes and all kinds of noises going on around me. I apologize. Well, but find it here. 1 second, Scorpio. There it is. All right. There's a thunderstorm about. It is either headed your way or just passing through now. Don't make a thunderstorm mean more than what it is, though. You don't have to fear it. You might even feel excitement about it. After all, a thunderstorm is just nature's way of gathering energy together that needs to be released. With a release of tension, relief, and freedom soon follow. Often when a fresh perspective and perhaps the gift of promising hopeful vision for your future. Perhaps this particular storm building within you or around you is causing you to quake in your boots. It might be a storm of building emotions, threatening to erupt or already exploding, seemingly beyond your conscious control. You might feel an uncomfortable sense of emotional, psychological pressure within, and if something doesn't happen and soon, you feel you might just burst. You may also sense that there are forces operating beyond your control, and you would be right. There is in life and in the creative process a need to allow for wild storms. There will be those precious moments of peace beforehand, and the release of revitalization that follows. Yet the storm in the middle is essential. It is a natural part of the creative process. Without this building and releasing of energy, we would suffer from boredom and stagnancy. You may prefer the excitement of the storm or the fresh, open feeling that accompanies its clearing. You may find it comforting to be faced with the power of something in which you cannot, that you can only participate rather than control. Either way, the storm wisdom offers you the gift of bringing things to a head and clearing them away so that the energy can be freed from a pattern that has had its day and is ready to become something new. Okay. Sometimes the pressures and fueled the storms of our lives have been building for a long time without us being fully aware of it. It might be a pressure from our own minds, creating unnecessary burdens upon us, such as burdens of fear and self-doubt. It could be the pressure to appear a certain way or fight against... Sorry, my dog is going crazy over there. Or fight against life out of mistaken belief that this is necessary for survival. Sometimes the pressure is a little more than the impossible dream of perfection and the need to gently or even with great dramatic flourish cast that aside so that you can dare to be what you are and create from your heart. All right. Okay, Scorpio, that's going to do it for your mid-February through mid-March, and I do hope that these messages gave you some sort of insight and clarity, and I wish you many blessings for the upcoming month, and I will talk to you very soon. Bye-bye.